In the heart of the jungle, where the trees whispered ancient secrets and the rivers flowed with untamed power, young Tarzan had begun to grow strong. Raised by his gorilla mother Kala, he had learned the language of the wild, the rhythm of the forest, and the heartbeat of nature itself. But even in this vast green world, Tarzan often felt alone. He was different, not gorilla, not beast. And although Kala's love had given him strength, he longed for a friend who would understand his strange spirit. That friend came crashing into his life, quite literally. One morning, while swinging through the vines, Tarzan heard a loud splash from the nearby watering hole. Curious, he crept closer. There, thrashing in the shallow water, was a small, nervous elephant stuck in the mud. He was flailing his trunk, terrified, as a group of older elephants stood nearby, unsure how to help. Tarzan didn't think. He dove into the water and approached the young elephant slowly, making calming sounds. The elephant looked at him with wide, frightened eyes. With strength and patience, Tarzan pulled the vines, loosened the mud, and guided the young creature to safety. When the elephant finally stood up and shook off the mud, he let out a loud, trumpet-like sound, not of fear, but of joy. The older elephants watched in shock. "You helped him," said one. "You're human." But the young elephant didn't care. He walked straight to Tarzan and wrapped his trunk around him. That was the moment a new friendship began. The elephant's name was Tantor. He was gentle, overly cautious, and afraid of nearly everything, including bugs, birds, and sometimes even his own shadow. But he was also loyal, kind-hearted, and curious. Tarzan found in him something he had never known before: laughter. Together, they became inseparable. Tantor would carry Tarzan on his back through the jungle rivers. Tarzan, in return, would climb tall trees and throw down sweet fruits for his large friend. They played hide and seek, raced through the tall grass, and shared quiet moments beside the river, watching the sunset melt into the sky. But it wasn't always easy. Other animals laughed at the strange pair, a human swinging beside a nervous elephant. Some gorillas didn't trust Tantor. Some elephants feared Tarzan, but neither friend let that break their bond. They defended each other, believed in each other, and slowly earned the respect of the jungle around them. One day, while exploring a rocky part of the forest, Tantor and Tarzan stumbled upon something strange: an old hunter's trap. A spiked pit, hidden by leaves. Tarzan almost fell in, but Tantor pulled him back just in time. The experience shook them both. For the first time, they realized the jungle could hold dangers far beyond wild animals. There were signs of something human. That night, as they lay under the stars, Tarzan asked, "Tantor, do you think there are more like me out there?" Tantor looked up at the sky. "I don't know. But even if there are, none of them could ever be your friend like I am." Tarzan smiled. It was a simple answer, but it was enough. In a world that often didn't understand them, they had found something rare: true friendship. Not bound by species or fear, but by loyalty, trust, and shared adventures. As they drifted off to sleep beside the glowing fireflies, one thing was clear: the jungle may be wild and unpredictable, but with a friend like Tantor, Tarzan was never truly alone. This was not just the story of a boy and an elephant. It was the story of a bond that would one day shape the fate of the jungle itself. And so, their journey continued.